Welcome to our daily devotional series, The Daily Herald. I pray that these messages will come to you as an encouragement and a reminder to be heralds of the Lord daily. God bless you.
Co-worker, March 17. Yet out of you shall come forth to me the one to be ruler in Israel, whose goings forth are from old, from everlasting. Micah 5:2.
The history of the great conflict between good and evil, from the time it first began in heaven to the final overthrow of rebellion and the total eradication of sin, is also a demonstration of God's unchanging love. The sovereign of the universe was not alone in his work of beneficence. He had an associate, a co-worker, who would appreciate his purposes and could share his joy in giving happiness to created beings. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. John 1:1 and 2. Christ, the Word, the only begotten of God, was one with the eternal Father, one in nature, in character, in purpose, the only being that could enter into all the counsels and purposes of God. His name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Isaiah 9:6. His goings forth have been from of old, from everlasting. Micah 5:2. And the Son of God declares concerning himself, The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. I was set up from everlasting. When he appointed the foundations of the earth, then I was by him, as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him. Proverbs 8:22-30. The Father wrought by his Son in the creation of all heavenly beings. By him were all things created, whether they be thrones, or dominions, or principalities, or powers. All things were created by him and for him. Colossians 1:16. Angels are God's ministers, radiant with the light ever flowing from his presence and speeding on rapid wing to execute his will. But the Son, the anointed of God, the express image of his person, the brightness of his glory, upholding all things by the word of his power, holds supremacy over all. Hebrews 1:3. A glorious high throne from the beginning was the place of his sanctuary. Jeremiah 17:12. A scepter of righteousness, a scepter of his kingdom. Hebrews 1:8. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Psalm 96:6. Further reflection. If I was to give Jesus a name or title based on what he has meant to me, what would it be?